Thanks to War Thunder for sponsoring this video. Can you believe the famous speedrunner Regole got a hitless run in Dark Souls 1 on his very first attempt?
What? No way. He must have cheated.
Yeah, he did.
A lot of cheating. It was awesome.
Hi, Regole the Cheater here. For many years throughout my career as a Dark Souls 1 speedrunner and challenge runner, I've been asked, Regole, when are you gonna do a hitless run? Well, I finally did it, and I got it on my very first attempt, but probably not in a way that many people would be happy about. 0 hits taken. As we all know, hitless runs of Dark Souls are intended to be expressions of skill within the game as it is primarily intended to be played. Therefore, glitches and exploits are not allowed. This is for good reason, as not only can they greatly change how the game is played, but also remove much of the skill needed in order to execute a hitless run. So I wondered, how much normal gameplay skill could we eliminate from a hitless run if we allowed ourselves to use whatever glitches we want throughout the run? Now, let's be clear, I have enough experience in this game to expertly dodge all of the potential hits. But in this run, any time where I would normally have to execute one of these skillful dodges, we will use a glitch or cheesy strategy instead. With this idea in mind, I cooked up a sequence of strats to finish an entire any % run of Dark Souls where I not only avoid taking a single hit, I don't even have to use invincibility frames to dodge a single attack. And now, let's get to the run. Alright. So we are going to start Thief with firebombs. And we'll go ahead and just go. Yeah, the 0 skill hitless run, exactly. So, starting off, of course we're going to want a black firebomb, Asylum Demon. But whenever you black firebomb Asylum Demon, you have to dodge an attack. And we have no skill. We're not capable of dodging. We're not capable of timing a roll, so we have to do something different. And this guy up here, kind of annoying, so I'm just going to do a strat where I quit out. And this is also going to do something else for Asylum Demon. I think I can just roll to the right, to the left to avoid this guy. Yeah, see, we didn't have to do any skillful dodges, we just spam rolled. Alright, so that quit out did an extra thing though, where it is going to mess with the scripting that normally would prevent us from opening the door to Asylum Demon's entrance. Why is it doing this? Why is my Estus Flask the Lord Vessel, dude? What is this? Me? Okay, whatever, dude. We'll just roll with it. My Estus Flask is a Lord Vessel. I don't know why, but it is. I don't know what has happened for this, but it is. Anyways, because of that quit out, we can just open this. And then we can just firebomb Asylum Demon from out here. Easy. No skill involved. Alright. Alright, we're gonna get some bones. I'm gonna get these Lloyd's talismans. And I also want a Zweihander. My jump was pretty skillful. I am only skilled at cheating. That's the thing. Yeah, exactly, Fell Shadow. I spend more effort getting good at cheating. I don't spend any effort actually getting good at the game. Alright, so we got a soul item. I need another soul item here. We need to get a bunch of souls at some point. We will duplicate these later on. Okay, so here's another enemy here that we're gonna need to avoid. And of course, we don't know how to dodge things properly. We have no skill, so we're gonna have to do a quit out. And I believe you can just run past them. Yes. Yep. Putting out this fast needs skill. Yes, but it's skill. It's cheating skill. Now, so this Black Knight, we want to kill him for his drop and some souls, and I think I can just do this, and he just doesn't do shit. And then you go here, and he'll just fall off. Easy. But before we continue, I want to introduce you to this video sponsor, War Thunder. War Thunder is a free-to-play vehicular combat shooter available on PC, consoles, even mobile. There are over 2,500 different tanks, planes, helicopters, and ships from 10 different nations of all different types and all throughout the history of military combat that you can pilot in this game. This game also has some of the most sophisticated vehicle damage models in gaming, modeled down to individual components all susceptible to damage. This kind of detail really lets you get immersed in the combat of War Thunder, where all of these vehicle details, graphics, and sound effects make you feel like you're actually piloting these machines. When you choose to try War Thunder, you join a global community with over 95 million players in PvP battles, with an insane amount of military content to discover. There really isn't anything better out there for fans of military history. Use my links in the pinned comment or video description. It's free on PC, consoles, even mobile. And newer returning players on PC or console that haven't played in 6 months get a massive bonus pack with premium vehicles, 100,000 silver lions, and 7 days of premium access. But only for a limited time, so act now. Alright, so now we need to go back to get RTSR, but there's all these drakes in the way, so we're gonna have to do a very powerful strat that we'll be doing across the whole run. We're gonna do an AI cancel. And we could do this for a lot of the run because it's so busted, but like it is a little slow to do it everywhere and also annoying to do it everywhere. So we're only gonna use it in spots where you really have to. But what we are doing is we are toggling to break their AI. See, they're not doing to me. Easy. So what that is like every 5 seconds, I believe, the game resets the enemy's AI, trying to target new enemies, me being the enemy. And if you input a toggle as that timer refreshes, the enemies just cannot acquire you because you're technically invisible for some reason. So we do a setup that times the toggles just on the perfect frame. And if we keep doing that every 5 seconds, then they will never notice us. That is powerful. We'll be doing that a bit, but only when we really need to. The game gets confused. Exactly. That is a, you know, simplified explanation, I guess I could say. Oh, nice throw. All right, here is pretty safe. Like, we can just run past these enemies. Don't have to do any dodging, really. It's the same thing you use on ONS. Yes, although we won't be doing that on ONS in this run because that only lasts until the enemy is dealt damage. So as soon as you deal damage to the boss, or any enemy, they will immediately aggro to you. So we're gonna do something different on ONS. But yes, it's the same thing. Okay, this. So we're gonna dupe some souls with the brightness dupe here. Get a bunch of souls. I need like, I think 18 of these. Now I need large arrows. And 10 of these. Need to put these to the top. Giga cheating, yes. This is the giga cheating portion. We are duping a bunch of souls and negative duping a bunch of upgrade materials and whatnot. And now we're gonna... No, don't reinforce the armor. We're gonna upgrade our Zweihander that we picked up to a +5. We're gonna upgrade our BKH to a +5. Then we're gonna upgrade our longbow to +5 as well. I think that's it. And now we can just level up. Which we don't need any vitality because we won't be getting hit, right guys? Bunch of endurance, bunch of strength. Dex. I don't need intelligence. I don't know, like 14 faith, I think. Put the rest in the strength and I think we're good. Right. Alright, so we want to kill this guy. And then we're going to do the same strat on the hollow room here to AFK the hollow room. Easy. All right. Now for Gargs, which Gargs aren't that bad either way because we have a really strong weapon. We can kill them quickly, but we want to make it as free as possible. So we're going to do another strat here. Hopefully it works. I'm going to line it up with a bow to make it even easier. Tail cut, attack, attack. And this guy should just be R1, and there we go. Easy. Done. Firebomb tail cut is an awesome strat. You can definitely do that without having to line it up like I did, but it makes it a little more consistent, I guess. This is just any percent. Yes, chain, not all bosses. Alright. Now for relog. Why do I have 10 Lord Vessels? Man, I don't know. Something's wrong with my game. I don't know what's wrong with it, dude. It is very funny, though. That was a great question, though. Oh, we need to go here, right? Get Petrus. Almost ran right past him.
Very well.
Petrus is going to give us some stuff that we'll need to do the most busted thing in this whole run.
Now,
It's going to basically make it super free. We also want to poop walk. Make sure that worked. I think it should have worked. We have an invalid weapon now? We do. We have an invalid weapon. Just wanted to make sure that worked. We're continuing. And now we just need to buy force. I need more souls. So that's fine. Well, I guess we'll have to come back for Homeward. That's okay. We are missing a few souls. And we might as well get the ring from this dude, this homie. Alright, so we're gonna need to do some more here. There are some enemies here we need to get past. We're gonna do another AFK. Switching my grip messed it up. Oh my god, dude. You have to do an unequip animation to make sure that you have everything perfectly action cued. Okay. This. Oh, I need the hood on. Alright. I almost messed up there forgetting my setup. Alright, so Quelaag is gonna be no dodging, just stun locking her with the Black Knight Halberd. And if the stun lock doesn't work, we're gonna have to quit out, so we don't have to dodge anything. Doing it again. But we'll just kill her before she can land the attack. We have RTSR. Alright, that works too. Won't even need to dodge if you just kill her before she can hit you. That works as well. +5, BKH, and RTSR is pretty good. Alright, bells are rung. We need the bells to be rung, of course, so we can do the wrong warp later. We'll get to that soon. As for Sin's Fortress, I think there's only really one enemy we have to deal with here. So we need to go in here and quit out. Get these guys off of us. It's like just this snake. This one dude. We don't want to have to dodge him, so we're just gonna shoot him. I don't think his lightning could even reach me from here, yeah. And he's dead. So now we can just go, because this dude, we can just run around him. We don't have to do any dodges. See? Happy Hobbit approved strat. Yep, it works. The thing is, like, you have to quit out to get those enemies behind you, which is not a sanctioned strat. All right, we need to get the stupid symbol of avarice. So we're literally doing hitless strats right now. Actual hitless strats. I guess they don't do the quit out here though. Make it go a little faster. Eventually this will work. I think it's like 6, and then it's like guaranteed. But I think there's a chance that it can drop before the 6th one. I don't know. This isn't something I do very often. Bart would probably know. Why do you need Symbol of Avarice? Because we need Red Tearstone Ring without getting damaged. Yeah, it can put you at below 20% without taking a hit. I think we can just kill this guy. Easy. Not sure what to do about this guy. I can just, like, wait for him to shoot and go, yeah. I know that was scary. We're gonna wait for this second bomb to fall. Is that it? Oh, okay. I guess that was the second bomb. Okay. We're gonna do some more bow shot shenanigans on rafters, probably. All right, I know I need to like kill this first painting guardian as he drops down. And then we just hope this guy doesn't hit us. Then we can quit out. I'm gonna wait for him and then just kill him. You could just toggle this. I know. But I'm not. Can I get him to like just... Does this guy just not want to go off? Can I just shoot you in the face? Alright. The zero, like, skill way to do this is to just have him come down the ladder. Easy. I think this guy you can get to fall off with a bow shot, though, right? Actually, it doesn't matter. We just, like, do the skip. Three. But yeah, I can do toggling for a lot of spots. I just like think it's more interesting to not whenever I can. We're gonna start from down here, I guess. He's coming. So we got to do a long one here. This one is going to be like giga toggle right here. This is going to be the longest one. Did this not work? I can do it from back here. Yeah, it didn't work. Fuck. Well, here. Let's just get past this dude. See, no dodging required. We can do it from up here. I messed up somewhere on that setup, but it's okay. I see he's not aggroed. All right, we can do it from here. Alright, I think this is it. We just have to carry this for a while. This is like kind of hard to do this whole way. This is why I don't do this in speedruns. Because it's like very annoying to do it for this long. Jeez. Doing that for that long is so annoying. It is QQ. It's really easy. No, it's just, you can do infinite AFKs on Prepare to Die Edition. It's just a little more complicated. You need to do like 4, 5. 4, 5. And this one, if you do a setup with the unequip, you can do 6 here and then infinite here, so that it's super simple. It's way more simplistic. Okay, before we go to ONS, we need to go to the giant blacksmith to get the hawk ring. Yeah, maybe I should do a rebind or something, Duck. Like they're pretty, doing like a long section like that sucks. It's fine when you're not like worried too much about speed, like this run. All right, now I need to do the drop equip or whatever, drop fog wall crap. The AFK strat. for ONS. And if we do certain pathing, we can get past this sentinel without having to do any dodges at all. Go down these stairs and then right. What? He went super early. Okay, we had to roll once. We'll cut that out. Running Val. Here, no, this is what we'll do. We'll warp back to the bonfire and then we'll do it from there. Okay, we'll reset the position. I did rest. Yeah, what happened was he was already like probably slightly like aware of my presence because of going to the giant blacksmith. But normally, all you got to do is go down these stairs, and then you can cut left. And you don't have to roll him at all. See? Just like that. All right, we need to go in here and activate the fight first. Then quit out. This is something I'm not super good at. In fact, I might look up the setup for it. What did I do? Gotta remember what my setup was. Is it this? Or this? I guess we'll find out. Great. I suck at this strat, so this might take me a minute to do. Like, this might be wrong. I don't know, Duck. I think... Let's try... The problem with me doing this, honestly, is the fact that I'm so bad at this part. It takes me forever. Oh, we got it. All right. Never mind, it's easy. Okay. So, we are going to kill Ornstein, and then we're going to literally just stun lock Smo with this. R2. That is the strat. Smo doesn't move. He does in phase 2. Okay. Fine. I missed the opening stagger, but he didn't punish me for it. Yes! Nice. All right, we are almost done. Kill you. Look, I have 2 Lord Vessels. Alright. Get out of here. There's one more boss left because we're gonna do a strat that many of you are probably very familiar with. We're gonna be doing a homeward wrong warp. Which this is going to basically make... This is like the one strat out of all the strats that makes it the easiest. It's like all this other stuff's cool, but then like it's just like, oh, also we're gonna skip like 60% of the game. All right, so we need to do a spell swap from this railing. To go to cast homeward, but still be able to move, and then rest at the bonfire while homeward's going off to confuse the game. It doesn't know where to place this, so it will go to the default location of the previous map, which in this case is Firelink Altar. That will take us to the final area of the game if we get this. Like I have no sense for the timing. Like it's just like, oh, you just press one right after the other, and that's literally what I'm doing. I don't know how to, like, do it for this game. You do it on Prepare to Die edition all day. Yeah, exactly, Wider. Exactly. This is just a part of the bit. Dude, come on. How does this work? No! Yeah, it's very different goals. Like, I mean, it's you're doing a spell swap in the same way, but it's first of all way less precise because it's 30 FPS instead of 60 FPS. And you also don't have to jump on this stupid railing. You can just do it flat-footed on the ground. It, like, the difference between Prepare to Die Edition wrong warps and Remaster wrong warps, it's like night and day how annoying this is compared to the Prepare to Die Edition one.
1 minute, 37 seconds later.
I think that worked. Nice. Okay. Okay. Once we AFK this area, we're good. The Gwyn strat is good. All right, once we get past this guy, we're good because we can just quit out and the Black Knight Halberd enemy will just despawn. We want to be far enough away. The BKGS Knight won't do anything. All right. Now, time for cinema. I can't see where this... Hang on. All right. Ah, GG. That was a cool run. Just gotta press R1 about 100 times. Hey, can you believe I got hitless on my first run? That's crazy. I must be really good at this game. Welcome to Team Hitless. I should submit this run to Team Hitless. They probably get a kick out of it. I have enough arrows. The one thing I have to do is not stagger him. Because if I stagger him, he goes back further and I deal less damage. Oh yeah, no, I imagine that most of the hitless runners would get a kick out of this. Damn, hitless, you must be really good. I know. I'm gonna tell everyone I got it first try. We have to space out our arrow shots a bit because we don't want to stagger him. The black box is my invalid weapon, yeah. Redacted weapon, yeah, basically. You guys can thank TKGP for this strat. Although I found the setup that I'm using to make this like a good way to see him. Because like if you do this slightly wrong, it's like your arrows will hit the fog wall instead of going through the fog wall. I had to find out just the right setup. A few more shots. And then immediately trigger the final cutscene. Okay, I have to walk into it. I wish he was poop walking in the cutscene. That would have been like amazing. 0 hits taken.
Bless thy safe return. Let God
Can you believe it?
serve your highness. We are
Oh yeah, I should skip the cutscene. So we actually, yeah, 52:45. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. I'm glad I got that first try. It was going to be annoying if I didn't get it first try. That's it though. Hitless with glitches. Done. Once again, a big thanks to the War Thunder team for doing something really special by sponsoring this video. Make sure you check out the game as it's playable for free on PC, PlayStation, Xbox, even mobile, by clicking on the links provided on the pinned comment or video description. New players and returning players who haven't played in 6 months also get a little something special, with a bonus content pack on PC and consoles that include special vehicles, currency, and more. So get into the game and blow some stuff up for me. So in conclusion, it turns out glitches do make hitless runs kind of free. As long as you're good at executing the glitches, which to be honest is not that hard. Maybe someday we'll actually do a legitimate run for the channel, or we could do a glitchy hitless run of all the bosses in the game. Leave a comment for which one you would prefer. Also, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel if you're interested in more content like this, as your support really means a lot. But until next time, thanks for watching.